Hello, you XNLs. No limit here. Introducing XNLs 42.2 edition house rules alternate setup of mine. I was playing the Allies and remain nameless was playing the Axis. If you've been watching this game, you know who it is. But he quits on me. Yep, he quits. Round 4. Saying he has schoolwork. Well, I think that's just an excuse for his fleet not to be blown up by my British bomber. 4 spaces, that would have landed here. The Russians took it back from a previous round, on a previous turn. Now it's the Germans' turn, but he ain't taking it. He would have probably gotten back his West Front, no doubt. And Japan would have lost all that. 4 transports. I think that's why he quit. And we'll have to make a video concerning YouTube wars etiquette. He knows about it. He knows he got to get his turn in within 3 days. And now he's not doing. He's just quitting. Sorry to say it, but you did quit. And you're the one that wanted to start this game too, so can't blame me for it. All right. So the alternate setup was with the Germans having their northwestern fighter. I moved to Germany, and that was the alternate setup for the Germans. That way there's not so much stuff coming to C Zone 7 there. As you know, out of the box, you know what that setup is. Well, the Gen Con or the... Actually, it's... What was it, Gen Con? No, it wasn't a Gen Con. No, it wasn't Gen Con. We weren't playing Gen Con at all. We were playing Albot setup. The reason why is that I don't like bids, and Larry Harris bid it for the Allies to make it more favorable to them. But we didn't play that. So that's what the German alternate setup was, just that one. For the UK, I moved the infantry up. I moved the South African infantry up to Egypt. It seemed to work out. Germany didn't attack that because they had the hit points barely. Germany didn't even bother attacking Egypt, even though they had their bombers still. Let's see what else. The infantry from New Zealand and West Canada, I put them in India, give them 5 infantries. And the byproduct was my opponent took over Australia and New Zealand easily, but by doing it, he just doing me a favor by delaying him coming into India. And he never got into India. That worked out for me. Also, I put the C Zone 14 cruiser. It was in here. I moved up to C Zone 10. That worked out too. The German subs never even bothered coming to there. Not with a destroyer and a cruiser there. So that worked out pretty good. For the U.S., I also moved the C Zone 19 cruiser to C Zone 11, which the German U-boats never even bothered to attack. Having a cruiser and a destroyer, along with the 2 transports, it was too risky for his 2 subs with the Germans. So that seemed to work out fine too. Now I put the midway infantry in the central United States infantry. I put them to Sikyang. That worked out pretty good too. Having 2 extra infantries in China, that worked out pretty good. Eventually they took back the Caucasus and even took back Ukraine with those 4 infantries combined coming from China. And also, let's see, also from, what else did I do? Oh, yeah, AA gun from the western United States. I put that to Szechuan and combine it with the Russian infantry that usually goes into there. Japan never even tried to go into there. So that worked out pretty good too. The AA gun, he didn't want to lose. My opponent didn't want to lose planes against it. So that worked out pretty good too. And if you got anybody, you were loyal enough to be watching this game, add your comment to the comment section. See what you thought of it, of the alternate setup. I think it worked pretty good. I don't know what my opponent thought of it, but I encourage him to also comment as well. See if how he liked it. If he was the Allies, he was the Axis in this one, so I don't think he would like it too much. But if he was the Axis, the Allies, that is, I want to get his comment about it too. So, hope if he plays another one, I hope you don't quit. But I'd be willing to play another one with him. But you got to play it out, my opponent. And that's it. So I'm going to take this down because I can't. Concerning YouTube War the Etiquette, if you're quitting or just take a long time to take your turn, your opponent, the other player's going to, or players, will have their setup taking space for nothing for an indefinite period of time, and they may have another YouTube game going, which I do underneath this, or I may want to play another one. I need the space for it. So that's it. So I hope you all enjoyed that. So stay tuned for my revised XGG40's House Rules playtest against Crocker 36 underneath this. It'll be my Japan turn. So hope you stay tuned for that one. So as you know, with the no limit, there is no limit.